Hello, I'll be here in a second, just doing something real quick, and then we'll get started. Give me a minute. Guys, we'll switch over the screen now.
Car 7 fire radio.
Go ahead, Car 7.
You can show Station 6 and all units available and in service as of 1800.
10-4 showing Station 6 active, showing all fire units 10-8 at 1800 hours.
Hello. I have to be in first person, or you'd just see this. So, got Newman, Gerard in the corner there, and McCullough. There's also a student tonight, I believe, on EMS. So. Yeah, I'm on EMS tonight. We're at Station 1 while they are at Station 6. There's Shaw. Shaw has grenade.
Fire radio to all units. Be advised, can you check your CAD? I'm missing a couple of you in my CAD.
I know I'm in CAD because I already did it way before. Fanny, thank you for the resubscription. 6 months. On a 5-month streak? Thank you. Hello. We're just waiting on the student. And I guess. I'm sorry, I'm kind of stuck in first person.
Apologies for the interruption. Could student Caleb please report to the briefing room? Thank you.
Oh, kid. We're just waiting on one person. I'm just gonna check if he's even the server. I didn't see him in server.
Fire radio to AM 707.
Medic 707.
Are you 10-8?
Negative, sir. Waiting for a partner.
10-4, thank you. Fire radio to Ops 1 and
Anything
EMS
like
2.
Go for it.
Would you two like to be in a group or just stay out of the groups?
No.
If you want to put us in separate groups, that's fine, but we are operating as two separate vehicles.
Copy, I'll keep you out so I don't have too many unit groups on the board.
Right, vigilance, if anything happens, you know, if it gets that bad to the point where you can't even get on your radio, you've got your distress button and that, so just keep yourself safe is all basically I'm saying. It's getting very cold as well, so if you're seeing anyone out that looks vulnerable, just go out and talk to them, you know, it's a drunk man walking down the street, look he's lost, you know, just give him a talk to check if he's alright, something like that. Just, you know,
Quack, motherfucker.
Tell him. No.
Negatives and Celsius.
If you hear
23 in American, something like that. So just again keep this. I think we're all British.
Look, if I'm in a briefing, can you please not do
somewhere in the British
alerts?
Isles,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, basically getting cold. Watch out for sort of slippery roads and that as well, especially on the sort of county roads and stuff. The highways will probably be fine, but especially on the county roads, they can be quite treacherous. It's looking to be daytime or light out for quite most of our shift, obviously, as it starts going on since it's winter, it'll get quite a bit dark. Have we got our vehicle checks done yet, or are we still waiting for those?
I am not done completely.
Yeah, medic one's by half done.
That's right, okay, so I'm not going to got much else. Once you're done, just call yourselves in service to control, and that's about it. Deputy Chief, have anything?
No, nothing.
Anyone have anything they want to bring up?
Nope.
Right, dismissed, have fun.
Alright. Shall give you a hand, Daniel Newman. Sorry, I was trying to go and hold the door, but I walked too far forward.
No, you're good.
A bit of a fatty recently.
That was so.
In the office, I'll be with you in a minute. Hello. Oh, fuck.
You do. His character's grown a beard and all recently. We have both medics in the city tonight, and then there's also the Chen medic, which will be stuff in the county.
Right.
Yeah, most of the
How far
back's
do-
checked over,
Okay.
so it's just mostly the maintenance checks, really.
Right, I'll throw
Ops one.
stuff on.
Ops 1, go ahead.
Ops one's in service.
10-4, showing you 10-8 at 1808.
Oh, I forgot there was a hole. Run me over.
So it's looking fine.
There's a hole, you'll have to drive it forward. I'll fall down again.
Back's looking fine, Gerard. So you don't have
Okay.
to squeeze back.
Oh, sorry.
One thing I did forget to mention, I do apologise. As always, being controlling, mostly among the cities, so keep our presence out in the public. You don't need to. If you want to sit here and be cosy, then you are absolutely welcome to. But again, just encouraging getting out and interacting with the public.
I'm gonna check the tires here real quick and then. Alright.
Right.
God damn it, Black. It's my first time on EMS in about a week or two. Since basically the last time I got shot. So whenever that stream was, that was the last time I was on EMS. Check depth and all's good there. Check this last one then, that should be it. Alright. Rogue is an old friend. He actually used to be an SAF for a little bit and yeah. Alright. That's all good there. If you wanna also available then.
Fabulous. I want to fire at you. Hello?
EMS
There
6,
we
go
go.
ahead.
Oh, okay, close enough. Medic 1, we will be available.
Copy, Medic 1, I show you
That
available.
was close enough, I suppose.
Close enough, yeah.
Right.
That's the first time I've been on EMS since I got shot that time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the last time I was on EMS.
Happy memories. Happy days.
Yeah, happy memories, totally.
Happy days.
Oh. I swear it's all, the 2 times I've been shot, I have been on a medic. Once with you.
Yeah. I don't remember what my last injury was.
Getting hit by a semi?
Oh, yeah, that. I do remember what my last injury was.
Sure you don't have any brain injuries, buddy?
Oh, well, they cut my head open, so
Probably.
I'm waiting for my hair. I'm waiting for my hair to grow back. Just need to send a quick email.
This is the first time in weeks, I think, Fire and EMS have had the same. I took a drink there. We've had the same numbers, really.
Right, okay. I've got a PCR to do,
Of course,
which
you
is
have paperwork.
completely on brand.
Yeah.
You know, we ran like a fucking horrendous cardiac arrest last night.
Oh.
Went from someone who was feeling unwell to two cardiac arrests. Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, no, I was going to get on shift and Fire, but didn't end up doing it.
Yeah, it was pretty
Oh,
hit and
pardon
miss
me.
yesterday. Oh god, it's so low.
Have fun with that. I mean, I've been having to do a lot of paperwork myself, just not PCRs. That's why I haven't really been seeing me on shift.
Fire radio.
Go ahead for fire radio.
Yeah, no, it's
So 13 in
he's
service, awaiting
even my
apparatus.
radio is down, or he isn't speaking to the radio. I've been I just
Station 6, third on ladder.
yeah, I've been taking a break
Yeah.
from everything for the most part.
I mean, like, as I always say, just pace yourself, you know?
It's we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. That's all I really do is just pace myself and see where it goes there, you know?
Yeah.
Who is this? Oh, that's who that is. I actually need to save their number. I had Collins had texted me the other day, and I just have her number. You didn't have her number saved. Who is this?
God, you know, I need to start adding numbers into my phone. It's getting to the point where I'm like,
I think I'm the only person you have the number of.
I've got Collins, Human, White,
EMS 25.
Garrett, Shaw,
Go ahead.
Snyder,
If you could attach me to the medic 5 tag, please.
McCullough.
10 for
That's
EMS
literally
to medic
it
5.
in terms of ONU, obviously. For that's literally it in terms of firearm rescue. I've got evidence.
Yeah. I should have more people's numbers, like being line officer, but I mean, people's
No.
numbers I have are the ones that I see about the most.
I've still got Garrett saved as battalion chief.
Let's see, I have Snyder, Jefferson, I have Fallows, Newman, Dawson, Marston, Yu, Callahan, Ripley, of course, Roth, Hopper, Trahan, Annex, Garrett, Storm.
I don't have the need to have that many numbers. I think is my thing.
It's just because people text me and I just save their numbers so I
Yeah.
have it. I have Chief Roselli's number.
Oh my lord.
I've not are interesting numbers
White,
I've got.
Fitz, Torres, and Collins.
Look, you dirty cow.
I've got
Why am I here?
Carter from State. That's literally like Carter from State. Obviously got Hunter, like the cop, and
Yeah.
what's his face, like
Like, the only cop I have is Roselli.
Hmm.
New number I have. Kind of funny.
8678 EMS command.
oh, it's him.
I think it's a different person.
Are you calling for ops
Caleb,
one?
isn't it?
A firm
It's-
requesting
I think it's
assignment.
the one that was supposed to show up. It's not the one.
You'll need to fire me off.
Oh, I don't remember.
In fact, last calling, I'll direct you to EMS 2.
Oh,
Station 1 medic 5.
that's a different person. That is just a different person.
Yeah, I told you. It's someone different. It's Scott, I think, or something. I have no clue. The
Fire
guy
radio
who's
to
with me.
8678. When you get settled in at Station 1, can you check your cannon that's seen in here, sir?
A firm.
Well, no.
You've got a new partner, because you need to do one of his ride-alongs. Look, his name's Morgan something. I can get out of these horrible, horrible pants and now wear my very restricting pants, which are very tight on me, but I like the look of them anyway.
Slag. Oh, hold on. I need to go catch him before he goes and get changed.
Alright. Actually. Also, not a ram bar in sight. Thank God. No offense. Addicts should not have no ram bars. I love them. We'll fight them. But yeah. Hello.
Hello.
But yeah, hopefully we'll get a call or two. Hopefully something interesting. I'm gonna change my background. It's annoying me that it's not. There we go. Thank you. I mean, it's only 22 minutes in, but I mean, last time I was on EMS, I had a call like right away. But
Where you went. Okay. I was wondering where you went.
do you think I just vanished into thin air, huh?
I just said like a whole bloody lap.
Ah, yes, I can magically vanish into thin air.
Yeah. No. I've seen weirder.
Oh, who's texting me? Oh, it's Jefferson. Where have I been? Oh.
Car 1 will be unavailable temporarily.
Copy, car 1 showing unavailable.
Let's see. I was like, why have I been pinged? And just some COC things. That's why I got pinged. But yeah.
Right, I'm gonna do this PCR while there's nothing going on.
Yeah, I would do it before you get swarmed.
Shit.
Man is wrecking the office.
I was battling with my chair.
No, I heard the chair going around.
I tried about 3 chairs before I managed to get this one in there. Alright.
For me, you are currently sitting on the
Medic
chair
5,
with the
fire
chair
control.
backwards.
Medic 5, go ahead.
Right, okay.
We'll be roaming within city
I
limits.
think I'll just
fine.
stand.
Copy, Medic 5.
Yeah, you can't do any of the ones over here because you end up decapitating half your body.
It's the most annoying thing.
I think this one is the only one that's close now. You still have to reach to type anything on your keyboard.
I'll
That was my
do
death,
this.
that one.
I had a PCR from last night and I put it off because it was literally I'd have to type an essay for it.
Last night?
Yeah, the floors in these stations aren't very.
A call came through about a UHN medic who was feeling quote unquote unwell. We rock up and he pretty much fakes and goes into cardiac arrest in like 5 minutes.
What? Why?
I don't know. Literally, I was thinking he had like flu-like symptoms. I was checking over. He had like anaphylaxis, so we gave him an EpiPen, and then he just went into cardiac arrest.
Did the hospital say what it was?
They said something about a brain tumor and really I don't remember what the condition was. It was like a heart condition. But apparently, just rocked up into cardiac arrest.
Is he not aware of the brain tumour?
Apparently not. I thought it was something autoimmune because the way that his body was just not take it. We had him like intubated, like mechanical ventilation. I even had him like paced for a while because his heart was sitting at like consistently 3 beats per minute.
Evening, sir.
I thought his body wasn't actually killing himself.
Strange. I've never had that happen before. I've had a man bite off another man's leg, but that's about it.
Oh, right, okay. Never a boring day.
No, that was my first shift as well.
I think my first shift was on a medic. And it was
So was mine.
the guy who you might actually been there on that shift. There was some guy who had all his limbs cut off at the lumbar mill, still alive.
Oh, I can't remember that far back.
And then
I remember
my
mine.
second call
Mine was.
was a guy hanging from a tree with no skin. Just completely decluttered.
Ooh. That must be strange to see.
That was a lovely introduction.
Hanging from a tree.
Yeah, it was like some serial killer thing.
Was that by the lighthouse?
No, it's by the Sunny Freedom? Like on the approach side?
Oh.
The one,
I think I know what you're on about. Or I shall open my phone map.
like 5,000 and sick.
Oh. Yeah, right near the army barrack. Wait, was it near the army barracks? The one up by the army barracks? Oh yeah. What a strange place to put a body. Personally, if I was to do a body, I'd probably bury them like 12 feet down and then just put like animal bodies on top. But you know. From at the bottom of the sea. Yeah. Sorry, you've walked on us discussing how we would kill people. No, I've got Newman to do it. I've got Newman to do it. Yes, I messaged him. You walked in on us discussing how we would discard of a body. I said I'd bury them 12 feet down and then just put like a bunch of animal bodies on top so it just looks like normal. But I'd make sure that the body was like finely minced up. And then he said he'd put them in a plastic bag.
I don't know.
Tie them up like, you know, normal in a plastic bag, but then he'd put concrete blocks on and then just
I don't even want to know, hence why I'm just walking in this direction and not caring. Yeah, hence why I walked in this direction and I'm going to grab. Apparently that ball is now floating. Has that always been like that? Sorry. Just asking a question real quick. I just realized I don't even have Dodd's number saved. Yeah, I just kind of walked away from everyone just 'cause. That is definitely a graphic that I'll end up changing them. I always like looking around at the stations, you know. Just realized they'll be changing these photos soon enough up here as well. To the free new choose. Just shows you like how old these photos are though, because like it still has like even the old uniform. Yeah. I like just looking at stuff like that, you know. I remember when, I think it was Ocean did that one. I remember that though. Back when Haley still had her short hair. I think that was the first day before like I brought Olivia down that way. Back when I was still in the department as Haley. Oh yeah, the Three Musketeers. I can't remember whose character that was. That's Knox and that's O'Connell. Wait. I need to send that to O'Connell actually. Hello?
Hello. Newman wanted me to ask you if you want anything from the burger shop.
I'm good.
Hey.
Mm.
Not even like a drink or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Toodaloo.
Right, bye. That guy just calls me. I was like, hey. Oh, pardon me. Sorry. That was disgusting of me. I'm sorry. I'm wondering, what's the slash? No, not with the couch.
Car 1, fire radio.
Car 1, go ahead.
Firefighter 62 and Firefighter 13 will be out of service, now known as Senior Firefighter 62 and Senior Firefighter 13. They will be in service and available.
10-4 showing Senior Fighter 13 and Senior Fighter 66 in service.
That's what I got pinged about, guys.
62.
62, my apologies. Thank you, Car 1.
So that is Moon and Torres. Trey Torres. The one that you This guy. I think. Is it? I think it's this guy. I don't know why I have him as R. Torres. I don't know why I have him as R. Torres. That's like, that is genuinely what he is. No, it is R. Torres though. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, yeah, it is R. Torres. I always thought it was T, but it's R. What? It's just wrong in the roster. No, I'm gonna fix that. My car ain't my problem. But yeah, sorry, I'm kind of just out of it right now. I'm just gonna kind of hoping there's a call, but none that I'm on EMS. Like, not even a fire call. Yeah, I'm sorry there's not really much happening, but I can't really do much with that.
We got medals.
We do, just never done. But I don't care about America, so why is its flag on my fucking breast pocket?
Well,
Can I not put the
breast
Scottish
pocket.
flag above it, above the breast pocket? Why do you have two breast pockets?
Because
No,
you
it's
have
just
two
one
breast
breast
pockets. No, you have two breast pockets on every dress shirt.
I'm never worn shirts with one on one. Never two. Two is a way.
You're on about school shirts.
Sort of.
Yeah, but they only have one because it's a school shirt. I remember in school, I'd always mess around with my friends, and you know how their pocket is just, it was usually, they didn't have a flap. I usually used to rip their pocket off their shirts. I'd run up to them and rip their pocket off their shirts. Usually people kept their money in there, it all just fell out. Well, they used to do it to me, so...
No! Oh.
Oh, it's called Peanut. Yeah, so did mine. 7. Mine was £15 a tie. Mine was purple, blue, no, purple, grey and black. Oh, I forgot you're Scottish. Yeah. Sorry, your vocal cords just developed. Cat noises. Achievement unlocked. I was a prefect in primary school. It'll look good on your... That's why I was a librarian in primary school as well. I used to get out of assembly time. I used to get out of assembly whenever it happened.
Alright, Sully. I'm just currently chilling, bored. We haven't had a call yet. Not even fire.
We had house captains, Face, Peace, Truth, Love, and Hope. I was the captain for Love. This is primary school, we don't have Peace. Ivono. I'm trying to remember what we had 2 captains in secondary school, but they were only they only did that for a year, and yeah, no, they only did it for a year. Like it was just 1 year. They just did it for 1 year thing. That was it. It was 1 year thing, and then they stopped doing it. We had to wear white shirts. That's a bit shit. We had house badges, so everybody who was in so we had 2 houses, and this obviously was only, and this happened, we never did it before, it was a 1 year thing, and then we stopped. But we had a yellow badge, I can't remember what it was called, and we had a green badge, I can't remember what it was called. It was obviously like the normal, classic school badges where it's an actual, shield or whatever, and it just had those, and we had to wear those at all times. Nobody really got their ties changed. I know other schools, like if you were a prefect or whatever, you'd get a silver tie with like, and it was horrible because they had green uniforms. So like it was like black blazers, and then the embroidery was like green. They had green, grey, and black ties. It was horrible. We had purple, black, and silver, so that was nice. Mongols.
Sorry, I'm very bored right now.
I don't really care about it.
It's kind of.
Fire radio. Firefighter 25, fire radio.
Go ahead.
Out of service, engine 5 in new staff, 1 times.
10-4, have a good night.
Signal 100 is now in effect.
Ops 15 radio.
Go ahead.
Can you advise if this channel's held? Because my radio's just beeped very loud at me and said signal 100's in effect.
Yeah, 10-4, signal 100 in effect at this time. Yes, understood. Someone pressed the wrong tone.
Turn the voice off, I hate it.
Medic 1, Medic 5, Ops 1, EMS 2.
Oh my god.
Alhambra Drive, Joshua Road, 3031, for 2 subjects down, GSW.
Is that 3031?
Yeah.
Fire ready from Medic 5.
Right, you're set.
Thank you.
Medic 1 will be en route. Fucking hell.
Ops 1's on it.
Took it long enough.
I know, right?
Took it a while.
Medic 1, Ops 1,
I know.
EMS 2, Medic 5, en route.
We went down a rabbit hole of British high schools up there.
Times
I
GSW.
heard it for the floor.
It's going to be 2 times on the dirt road
Yeah.
beside the railroad tracks, on the triangle off Joshua Road. There's going to be sheriffs on scene. I'm going to get a medical update for you guys.
Oh, I rolled out today. Fucking hell.
Oh my god, locals!
Oh my god.
You freaking eat it, ugly. I'm just taking careful, especially after that intersection. I'm definitely taking it even careful. What the hell?
Fucking hell. You're clear right.
Do that.
Car 1, fire radio.
Car 1, go ahead.
You available for public service? Are you available for a public service?
10-4.
Received. It's TAC 2 open.
Copy.
Received 10-1 TAC 2.
Car 1, can you turn on your last please?
Car 1, he said 10-1 TAC 2.
Copy, thank you.
What a day.
I know, right? Like, literally, we have nothing for a whole hour now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Literally only just finished that PCR as well.
Ops 1 going.
One is in Tech 1 for that scene.
Not at the moment, no.
See.
Anything in CAD about this, Paul? Or much?
No. Original call was a traffic stop, blue motorbike. God, there's literally nothing on it. I'll look at the notes.
Yeah, see if you didn't see anything.
No, there's literally nothing.
Mm.
Interesting.
we caught up to Medic 5.
I went that far up in front of us when we were in the city, I don't
Alright,
think.
back in chat.
I don't know.
There was still a good, like, block or two.
They were a good
Fire
distance,
rating to
yeah.
Ops 1, be advised, it's going to be 2 times deputies down, 1 times subject down.
Oh, so 3.
Listen, just confirming it's 3031.
3031 off of Joshua Road beside
locals
the
stop
train
stopping
tracks
in the middle of the
at that
road.
triangle before going to.
They're going to be by the
Step
train
City.
tracks. I can update
Really?
it, but I think you'll know where it is.
You roughly know where it is, yeah.
Yeah, so just to confirm, we've got 3 patients.
Right. I will clear left.
So I'm going to try to get a cleaner update up for you.
And you are clear
We've
left.
got UH unavailable. We can send them our way as well, please, for a 3rd ambulance.
Down for.
Oh, right, sorry. That's what I meant.
Fire radio to UHC AM 707.
77.
Can I have you en route to Joshua Road 3031 for 3 times patients down for GSWs?
Yeah, I'd say follow
707. Would I have an
around.
available paramedic to jump in here with me? I'm single staff, so I can't operate without a second.
Right, well.
Oh, up in the hill there.
There's one on the hill.
Yeah, you're fine. Just make your way over here. We'll get somebody.
Medic 5 on scene.
Copy 707, we'll head and round.
Happy days. Yeah, that'll fine. We shall probably be good here.
EMS2, you're running over his car.
Oh!
I think while we're on scene.
707, can I get that postal again, please?
It's going 3031 Joshua Road off the dirt track by the train tracks before hitting the bridge on Joshua Road.
Copy 707.
Code blue, I think. So.
Okay, there's someone within.
Be advised, we have 1 code blue right now.
I think that's someone within. Okay. You got another patient?
Over here. You want to bring... So you got one up there.
Yeah.
I think that's your code blue up there. And then your other one is going to be over here. He's unconscious.
R7, go ahead.
Breathing. He's got a few GSWs. So if you guys want to...
You can show Station 6 out Roman doing fire training at Station 7.
Where's the medic?
10-4.
Oh, they're with a deputy. There we are.
Here they're calling us. What was that, sorry?
Oh, fun start. I'll call blue time on 1 time.
10-4, starting 5-minute blue.
I need chest compressions here.
Yeah, here.
Start us a second alarm for an engine or additional fire resources and get us a fire ops channel, please.
Right, I'll work it on anyway.
Okay, starting 1909 going. We got on head. And you guys got a life pack with you?
Yes, I brought one over.
Alright, right.
Access-wise, do we have anything?
No access here. He's following with blood at the moment. I don't know how long he's been in the cardiac arrest.
Engine 5, 3331 Joshua Road for assistance for
medical.
medical.
I just want to start with
3331 Joshua Road for assistance with medical. Timeout 1909.
Okay, I've got 1 GSW in through the left lung here.
It's going to be,
if you want to prioritise pads and vitals.
Copy 3031. 3031 off of Joshua Road, Dirt Road.
Yeah, IVs in place on the left.
responding.
I've got an airway back here,
Copy,
by
be
the way.
advised, everybody on
Go
that
continuous
GSW off the Dirt
compressions,
Road. Ops,
Devin,
ops
just so I can get us an
one,
airway
fire
salvo.
ops one.
Oh, never mind. I've actually got about 6 GSWs, guys. Connection.
Okay.
Let me know once you get the airway.
Sorry, just keep going, continue.
Go ahead.
Right, right on the
Could I please get attached to the call, Cat?
Down for your attached, sir.
Once you have free hands, go to fire ops 1. Devin, don't worry about it until you're off the compression.
Yeah. If you even want to, if you just flick my radio over.
It's on the others. I won't bother, sorry. Is there anyone? Do you guys know if anyone's with the other patient that's up there?
I think Shaw's with the last guy.
Shaw's with them? Okay, great, right. Wonderful.
Medic 5's with the other one.
He's hypoxic. Oh. Low 80s.
Are you assessing?
Yeah, I've got rhythm.
Okay, stop compression.
Okay, shock or rhythm.
Shock a ball, okay, start charging.
Okay, we're charging to 120.
Aye, Jills.
Okay, we are charged.
Hands off.
Hands off.
Right, and clear.
Okay, back on compressions. We'll do two rounds and then rhythm check.
Okay.
Wrong thing.
I'm gonna draw up an epi.
I've got an airway established. Count me down when you're ready for ventilations, David. Do you want to go with one of epi, Anthony?
Yep.
You just want to do bag every 15 or so.
Bag every 30.
Yeah.
Right. Pushing the epi now.
I should put another thing on fire. Don't get one in fire ops. Also, on all units on scene of 3032, the GSW's mass casualty. Report to fire ops 1 for communication.
Or bag.
Okay, epi's in.
Ooh, what's that? Okay, epi's in. We'll count it on the next rhythm check. That should be enough time for epi to set.
Medic 2 and fire correction, medic 5 and fire ups 1.
Medic 5, what patient are you with?
With the deputy.
We're with Sergeant Chaplin.
Okay. Receiving.
EMS2, I'm with the third patient, just slightly further up the hill. By the looks of it, he's in quite a critical condition. He's got fractures to his spinal vertebrae.
UHN, ambulance, 707, are you in the channel?
Copy 7017, Ops 1 on scene.
Lieutenant! I think, Deputy.
Is that me?
Yes, there is a lost
Fire
person
radio
down there
to
running.
ops
Can you
1.
bring him to
Fire
the other
ops 1.
patient, the third one that's further up the hill?
Okay.
One next to your sergeant down there.
They advise your
Right,
code
okay.
blue timer is past the minute mark.
The minute mark.
Minute?
I'm well aware of that one.
Oh.
Engine 5 is arriving on scene.
Other one further up.
Further up the hill, yeah,
Further
that's
up.
Lieutenant there's going to guide you.
That away.
Engine 5, you're with the cardiac arrest. It's on the hill to be visible from your current location. Okay, let's go for a rhythm check, guys. Stop compression.
Acknowledge this.
Impressions.
Okay, rhythm check, please. Draw.
Yep.
I'm bagging in the meantime.
You already
moment we
transported
are-
the other one?
No, he's
707,
away.
where is the patient further up the hill?
Okay.
Okay, he's asystolic.
Come.
Right, jump out.
Okay, still okay. Start compressions again. We're going to get another milligram of
He's
epi.
over here.
Yep.
I need someone to relieve Devin here. No, you're going too far, baby cakes. Where are you? I don't know where he's
Hey.
running.
Hey,
Okay.
Taurus, take
I need
over.
you to swap out with Devin,
Hey,
please.
okay, you want me to take over?
Yep, take over. I'm 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Have you got an IV established, Judging? Or Anthony, sorry.
Yeah, left arm.
Okay. Once you've got that, do you want to work on an IO for me?
And
Thank you.
right.
Are you guys on TAC 1 or Fire Ops 1?
We're on Fire Ops 1, yeah.
Okay, Fire Ops.
Alright,
Go ahead
you
and
can
call
do
my... Go ahead and call Stanley back here. I'm camera for radio.
Right, epi's in. I'll work on an IO.
Just as well, Toys, I need you to count your let me know every 30 compressions. We're going to go for 2 ventilations, okay?
13,
Thanks.
14, 15, 16.
So everyone is aware we've been doing compressions since 1909, so that's 6 minutes we've been on resuscitation for.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Have we got the winds packed or anything, Nicola?
I think that we've still got LEOs gauze in there, so if you want to work on that, that would be great. I think if you want to get lung sounds on my next ventilation, if we need to get a sphere in there.
8168.
Let me know once you
Engine,
get on
ladder
next
1, commercial fire alarm, Adams
I
Apple
on the
Boulevard,
right.
8068.
We'll go fluids in that
Timeout,
into the IV, and we'll go medications in the IO. Do you want to get TXA and a litre of saline on that IV, Anthony?
Ladder 1 copy.
Listen alongside.
Alright, listening. So here.
Ladder 1 showing you responding, be advised.
Okay, we'll go
if
2 more
anybody
rounds
else
and
is
another rhythm
inside.
check, okay?
Everybody has been evacuated from the building.
Did you push that epinephrine, yeah?
Fire alarm going off at the ammunition. Electro outlet is showing
no
smoke,
signs from
unknown
the lungs.
flames, or smoke.
Okay, that is a horrible sign. Yeah, I'm gonna
We copy. We on scene.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Alright, I'm gonna get on these ones here.
Copy.
Go continuous Torres for me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going sucks now. After this rhythm check, Devin, if you want to swap in for compressions again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ladder 1 with steam size up. No visible flames, no smoke showing. We're investigating.
Big rhythm check on the tank.
Copy, ladder 1 showing you investigating.
Okay, IGL's back out. Okay, on 30, we'll go for ventilation, sorry. 2 breaths in. Right, let's get a rhythm check also doing this. Stop compressions. You can hold compressions, we're going to do a rhythm check.
Can I get access to a singular finger here to possibly get you guys' name?
If you can reach in, yeah, but we are going to begin compressions in like 3 seconds, just a heads up.
I'm pretty sure they're dealing with another patient.
Right, we're still system.
Okay, Devon, 1 compressions, please.
Yep.
1 more of Epi and IO.
Yep. Where do you want me?
Finger here.
Bleeding control, please.
Bleeding control.
Okay. Your patient, Deshaun Brown.
I'll give him a look once I've given the echo.
Alright.
On the arrival.
Great things about having detectives on scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Epi's in IV.
That's okay. We'll go 3 rounds in rhythm check if that's okay with everyone.
Alright, 30, 2 breaths.
Breath. Okay, back on compressions.
Deshaun Brown, 23, no medical info, no allergies.
Great.
Looks like there's not any bleed to release as of yet.
That's 9 minutes we're at now, or that was 10 minutes we're at. We'll continue to 13 and we'll evaluate.
Alright, breaths.
2 breaths in.
Right.
Newman, can you work on a spear for me?
Spear, yeah.
1 sec. Okay, left side, go to the 5th intercostal. You'll have to swap sides, yeah.
Alright, 2 breaths.
I'll come around with you.
2 breaths. Next or next breath we'll go for a rhythm check, okay?
Yep.
Do you want to have UHN transport my patient?
Yeah, if you can get any pieces going, yeah, just get them going.
AMS still working on these two guys.
Dale, if you want, I can get my other firefighter over here to swap
No,
out
you
with
got
you.
2 breaths.
Okay, so compressions go for rhythm check. Torres swap out after this rhythm check is done.
Analyzing.
You wanna scoot over to me?
Yeah.
I'm ready to start compressions.
Still ACES, chilling.
Back on compressions, we'll hold epinephrine until the spear's done. I don't know, overloading. Get 1 milligram on the radio though.
Right, Epi's ready.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Go for breaths.
Push the epi.
Epi's in.
Fire radio back in channel.
Want me to check them lung
Fire
signs
radio
now?
to car 1. Are you still
Go for it,
attached
yeah.
to engine 5, or are you fire command tonight, sir?
Okay, on
I'm in a
next,
command car, but
on the
I'm not
next
fire
breath, I'm going to go a wee bit longer just so we can get that lung
We'll
sounds.
take you out of that unit group and keep you on scene.
28, 29, 30. Go for breaths.
Okay, hold compressions.
Let's hear what I say. Let's see what I hear now. Alright, lungs still sounds the same.
1, I'll be clear.
Okay, great. Back on compressions, please.
Doris, hold compressions.
Hold.
We'll just go for a rhythm check now.
Yep, check him.
Stand for.
Okay, we're at 13 minutes here.
Yeah, we're still ACES.
Okay, go back on compressions. Right, let's fully evaluate here. We have 6 GSWs, 1 through and through the lung, reported to be a sniper wound, 6 in total. We're
Fire radio and fire ops 1.
Daniel and Anthony, do you want to just quickly palpate his abdomen, see if we've got rigidness or anything?
Fire radio, ops 1 status on scene.
Oh, so we have 1 patient in cardiac arrest, 1 is, I believe, is being prepared with UHM, and EMS2 is leading the care on, I believe, the second officer. 1 is still in cardiac arrest, receiving treatment. Pupils are unresponsive and are bilateral.
Do you want me to go with continuous?
Okay.
Continuous, yeah.
Yeah, abdomen is firm.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to start with the injections.
Dale, can you swap out with me here in 10?
Yeah.
You already swap?
I'm gonna come over here.
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Okay. Right, reported desystole for 13 plus minutes. Correct, Gerard? Anthony?
Yeah.
I'll just take that. Hello. Hello. Great, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes.
yeah, we can.
Yeah, ACES for 13 minutes.
Agreed.
I do apologise for that. I'm going to start running through the pronouncement. Yeah, okay, I'm going to start running through this pronouncement. 13 minutes. Less than 4 shocks, check. No return of Ross, check. People's fixed dilated unresponsive, check. Okay, hold compressions.
Holding.
1 minute. Someone get a stethoscope on this.
I got it.
Okay, 1 minute
Fire
starting now. Let me
radio
know if you hear any
to
sound.
Ladder 1 status.
Level 1 status update.
Get a rhythm check also.
Small
Wayne, as well.
sparks from a power outlet with small flames. We cut the power from the main breaker. Fire's out. We have a cleaning worker here on scene who's currently informing the property owner about it.
Stand for.
$15 seconds.
Aces, sorry.
Newman, anything?
Negative.
Any objections to the revocation of care?
None.
None.
Okay. Death 9. 86. Nah. Find just to do any other patients go.
You have the medbag?
Right,
yeah.
Do you have a sheet there?
Great thing.
Go ahead, go grab that.
You been confirmed?
Yeah, no,
or-
I'm
Antonio's
yeah,
on
he's
scene?
out.
Oh,
He's gone.
okay.
Let me just repack the laser.
Hey, Samuels, are you still gonna need us on scene?
You guys calling
that's
corner, or should I?
Alright, I'll go after.
Sorry? Yeah, if you can call them.
Okay.
See if you can find any patients that are... But I think besides that, I think we're good.
EMS2, is that your patient being loaded into UHN?
Yeah, we're about to transport. It's critical.
Okay, Roger.
I've still got a...
Shoot at officers, be ready to get the rifle. Deputies. Saying officers.
I think that is...
Clinic 707 Fire Radio
everyone.
Shorts transporting 1 times priority run to GOMC. Can you please warn them?
10 for.
And then...
They
Short
have
subject's
been
gone.
notified about your critical patient.
Thank you very much.
Anyone, you're good to start packing up.
Alright. We're gonna
I
go
do
back.
from Oxford.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, fine. Go.
Station.
Go ahead.
Also, I've got an update on the incident. We have 1 patient transported by UHN, 1 patient being prepared for transport, or correction, 1 patient being prepared for transport referencing Medic 5, and the cardiac arrest has been called. Time of death at 1926. There's no other patients currently on scene. You can release Engine 5 and Medic 1 from the scene, and EMS2 Ops 1 and Medic 5 are currently on scene preparing for transport.
Copy, show engine 5
Oh my god.
and the other medical unit back 10-8.
Medic 1's
Right.
Good work, guys.
Copy, showing
I'll let
medic
them
1
get
and
out
engine
first.
5 back 10-8 and clear up the
Yeah.
call.
Engine 5's in returning fire radio.
Good work, guys. If you need some time unavailable just to gather your thoughts, feel
Engine
free.
5's back in channel.
Alright, we don't...
I'd say head back station.
Might...
Make sure we get
Yeah.
the stuff
It might
in
not
back
be...
again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it might not be a bad idea to drop by a hospital or medical cabinet. Do you want to go Great Ocean, or do you want to just run back to station?
I'd say just go to station, be easier, I'd say.
Ladder 1, go ahead.
You can just
switch out
scene
box as well.
at 8168
Ooh,
ammunition.
You forget I know to do these things.
I never remember. I
Property owner has
just
been contacted.
goes right over my
by
head.
the cleaning worker.
I scanned
We're cleaning
both
out and returning
anyway.
back to quarters.
Always scan fire radio and fire
Copy,
ops.
so you've seen
Especially
code
as being a
4
lieutenant,
showing ladder
I'll
1
need to, you know.
back quarters.
I mean, if you want, we can actually just stop by Sandy quickly and grab what we need. I mean, there's only a couple things about there. I think we need a spear and just a IV kit. That's all we really use there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I used all the pre-fills and a vial of epi, so I'll pick up some of them.
Yeah, definitely grab some epi. The spear, of course, and then.
Yeah. We need an IO driller. Actually, need an IO head rather. The driller's fine.
Ladder 1, Engine 5, Single Street 10069 for fire training MVA. Single Street 10069 training MVA, Ladder 1, Engine 5, timeout 1930.
They get to do trainings.
Well, I mean, unless you want to go practice on a CPR doll.
I just had CPR done for like
Engine 5
exactly.
Clarify it's going to be 10069.
Copy 10069 Single Street off of Route 20.
Pull up at the front here.
Yeah.
Be advised it's going to be a 2 times MVA, 1 times in
Keeps cutting
trap.
off my colour.
Very tight.
That's one, go ahead.
I will grab medications if you want to.
Also on the traffic
I'll
for
grab
ambulance
the
707.
Where is that?
Can you 10-9 last, please?
Ambulance 707 from Ultra.
Is it this one? That's a dollar.
I'm gonna get back here somewhere.
Do they even have a storeroom?
They should.
Well, they've got an EMS bay. They've got to have it.
Oh, I'll be back to fire Ultra.
Hello?
Ambulance 707 Ultra.
I don't think this is it.
Found like a claw. Hey, here, yeah, in here.
Okay.
It's in here.
Oh!
It's like a giant
EMS 2 from Ultra.
EMS 2.
What's the triage tag
I'm
on
gonna
your patient?
check the dates on these for no particular reason.
He's Red Rory at Great Ocean Medical Centre now.
But honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they've just been gathering dust.
Yeah, that's fine here in the IO drill. Okay. Alright. You mind driving for a minute? Once we're
Yeah,
back
no worries.
I'll just say go, need to go do something.
Okey doke.
Ultra, I'll be available on chat.
Alright. I'm gonna run these back.
I've got the IO here. And the IV kit.
Awesome. If you just pop them on the back step, I will get them all in.
Yeah, I'll just be in the passenger seat. I'll only be like a minute anyway. So. I won't call, you know, temporarily out of service because it literally will take me like 2 seconds to do what I need to do, so.
Happy days.
Fire rate will be 10-7, 10-42. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Fire Radio.
Fire rate will be 10-7, 10-42. Have a good night.
Ultra, did I hear a tone out for a 2-vehicle involved MVA? Do we have medical assets for that?
I believe that was a fire training exercise.
Ladder 1
Custom,
on
can you
scene. Ladder 1 on scene. We have a 2-vehicle MVA. Flames confirmed. We're pulling a line.
Fire radio to you, officer. Be advised, it'll be a fire training. Fire will be out of service, out of channel.
Dun, dun, dun.
You good?
Ladder 1, engine 5.
Yeah.
Go for engine 5.
When you arrive on scene, can I have you establish a supply line towards ladder? We do have a hydrant down here behind a semi-truck trailer next to the on-off ramp to the highway.
Hmm?
Had a bit of a headache.
Engine is going to be approximate 3 minutes out. Just to confirm, this is going to be on the underside under the bridge, correct?
AFM is going to be at 10:069.
Last time I encountered a train in a meadow, I got blocked on the way to hospital. Wasn't.
I had a EMS 2.
Go for EMS 2.
I had a 14. You left your vehicle here at 3032. Would you like us to do anything with it, or just leave it here?
I'm on my way back to collect it now. If you could have an officer stay with it, that's perfectly fine. If not, then I hope it doesn't get stealed.
Copy. There's 4 of us here.
Thank you very much.
I was about to say, did they forget about the car?
I mean, I was going to offer to
EMT
take
Larson
it,
to Medic 5.
but... Oh wow, he's finally here.
What, a whole hour and a half late?
Yeah.
Actually, it's even longer than an hour and a half. Really? Nearly an hour and 30.
Golly. I'll do it. Thank you.
So how have the new students been? Haven't really met many
They've
of them.
been, as in, they've got a good knowledge base to them. Now that we're training them specifically, you know, they want to be here, obviously. Well,
Yeah, they actually are picking up on it better.
yeah.
Engine 5 ladder 1, we're
Yeah.
running soon.
Copy. If you look to your left, you see 2 semi-truck trailers.
It's not a police car.
Behind the second one, next to the semi-truck, and a dumpster there is a fire hydrant.
I think my lights have a bit of a seizure. In the dark.
Cost 7 from alt 1.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've
Go ahead.
Medic 5.
If I could kindly request that your 5 chainers move to fire up channel just to keep me clear.
I don't know. My head is.
I copy. All units on that fire
Point in
training
the year
at
where
1,000.
I'll just-
10,069.
It's like the Friday of the year.
Fire ops 1.
I can't.
Medic 5, backup fire radio, back available.
7 months.
EMT Larson to Medic 5.
Go ahead.
I'm at headquarters.
Good to know.
After a whole hour and a half.
Received.
He's probably
Contacting
gonna,
the wrong person.
Yeah. Unless he thinks he's still gonna be on Medic 5, which he's not.
He's not anymore. I had him last night. He's got a good skill set with him. Just needs to build up his confidence a little bit.
Break engine 5. Go ahead and grab a. Go ahead and grab spreaders. We still have 1 person inside the driver, inside the vehicle.
I'm sitting in the dark right now,
That was not on fire.
A firm. I'm gonna have Moon hook up sideline. I'm getting
That
spreaders
sounds like
now.
an interesting training, to be honest. I'm listening to.
Yeah. I do like that there's more training sessions happening on shift.
We
I need
tried
to start doing. Yeah, I need to start doing.
Engine 5 from the hydrant. Are you ready for
what are they
water?
called?
We're ready for water.
Receive. Water's coming.
Not training sessions, but
Yeah, you can. I mean.
professional development. I don't know.
You know, we have a collapse training prepared. Myself and the safety officer kind of wanted it. done, so
Okay.
me and Glenn. So I got it all typed up, and we have yet to be able to train it, but I might actually do it tomorrow on shift. It's a bit
Yeah.
boring, but with how many collapses we've been having recently, yeah.
Wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah, it's just basically signs of collapse, really.
Yeah.
Took about a week or two to actually get it sorted. Because I've been busy
Yeah,
with other things.
I think as incidents happen, you'll find things to train on. I think that's just
Oh, this
the
isn't
benefit
used to
of
be trained
hindsight.
on, though, because it's
Yeah.
something that like people were like, Dodd was saying how they didn't want to put it into the academy stuff because it would make it too long.
Yeah, but there's obviously got your limits for that stuff.
Like, I think nowadays we can get through section 1 in about an hour max.
What do you do on section 3 then?
So
now?
section 3 is section 2 and section 3 are now like split in half in a way. So they took the
Okay.
MBA section and put it into section 3, as well as like talking about how to help on like certification calls.
Okay.
So, it's been something that has been in the plans for ages. Like it's been something they wanted to do for a long time, and the split made it easier. Because before, what we were going to do was pass section 3, and what was section 3 off to the CMIs to train.
Yeah.
And what they would have to do is, I think they had like 15 days to get trained in their EMT, or they'd be like removed basically.
Okay.
I think that was the plan anyway. Can't exactly remember it, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I need this one.
I won't say anything.
If you want, we can. Oh, I was gonna say we can write it as 6, but they're all obviously not bloody there.
Yeah, no, so they have 2 apparatus there.
No, just killing me anyway.
That's true. But yeah, no, it's definitely going to be something interesting. So if you're on shift that day, even as the EMS, it'll be something
Yeah,
you might.
I'll probably sit in.
Because we'll also be talking about written Maydays as well.
Don't have a good. Right. Well, no, I don't. But you get what I mean.
What we might do is try to do like a Mayday thing, but simulation type thing. And then we've
I
done
had to go Europe with strategies at one point with a high-rise fire we had at like 4 hours into shift.
What do you mean you had to go European?
Yeah, we had to crack out a sterile protection team because it just kept fucking spreading. And it went back headquarters. Genuinely just had someone sat on a staircase with a smoke cover and a line.
I mean, like I try, like for MVAs for example, I tend to teach the very European thing of taking the roof off.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a European thing compared to American.
When I said to, I think it was Hopper, I said to him that I need this roof off to get this guy out safely, and he was like, so, what? And I was like, can you cut the A-pillar? And he's like, what's the A-pillar?
Okay, is that guy? That's literally what we train.
Is it?
We train that.
So what's the A-pillar? And I got the front one. We just cut the front one and the middle one, and we'll roll the roof back. And it was like, oh, okay.
Like he's a chief.
I was like, oh, I thought I must have just called it something different. I was like,
No, we just call it the A, B, C,
Yeah.
so on, so forth pillars type thing.
90% of the time, I'll just have the roof taken off if I can't get them out
Yeah.
safely.
Yeah, like literally, it's the best way to get someone out of a
Yeah.
vehicle, in my opinion. Like, if you guys want the roof off, I'll be like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I got a cut.
It's my general opinion. Hello, hi.
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 How's it going?
You might want to get a different shirt. One that covers your arms. Or figure that out. No, I'm talking to. Hi.
Hi. So, actually, how much longer are you gonna be in ship?
I don't know.
Okay. Congrats. You are now on Medic 5.
Okay. Forgot what I was saying now. God,
you're gonna restart medic 5 with 2 students.
Yeah, that's fine. Free.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a CMI doing ride alongs, or can it just be a paramedic?
Theoretically, it could be a paramedic, but
Okay.
Brian told me I should ask you, so I'm asking
What,
you.
for like the free staff?
What? Sorry?
For the free staff?
No, because I don't know how much longer I'll be on shift.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll figure something out.
707, we're gonna be out of
join you,
service,
Samuels, on
unavailable.
1
10
for
right.
how long I would be on shift. 48 for now. Yes.
But yeah, no, it's my opinion that EMS should sort of control how a patient is extricated.
Yeah.
That being like,
That's how I teach it.
if getting them out of the door is gonna hurt.
We're
them,
talking about MVAs and stuff.
extrication.
Yeah.
Like if getting them out of the door is gonna hurt them, I need to get in there and say, hold on a minute, we need to go at this differently.
Yeah. Anyone who I trained for at least the section 3, they should, or at least the MVA portion, they all know, you know, EMS are the ones you need to listen to, especially when you're getting a patient out of the vehicle.
Yeah. I'd much rather have one out through the roof, have them out quickly through a door, and then fuck their back up.
No, because I was at the academy the other day getting our last candidate through.
Yeah.
And I had Kirshner helping me. And we basically demonstrated how to do a roof roll or lift or whatever you want to call them. Depends. Because if a roof roll is just you roll it back, roof lift, you take the roof off completely.
Yeah.
Depends on the car. Sometimes it's easier to take the whole thing off. For like, say a 2-door, it's easier to take it off.
Sometimes I've quite literally just gotten a socket set and then just took the seat out. Because it's easier than moving them onto a cab or something. Hello. But yeah, no, MVAs
so, yeah, if you guys want to take some time, just amongst yourselves to gather your thoughts after that call, I know it was quite hectic and everything, feel free, just obviously go back in service after a wee bit since we do need ambulances on the road. You're new, aren't ya?
What's up?
You're new, aren't you?
Certainly.
Yeah, I can tell because you're wearing the fire and rescue shirt.
Oh.
This is the button or the
No, yeah,
number that.
you've got the.
Yeah, it's not.
There's another one in the locker.
Yeah, if you want to grab that, and you're outside jacket 'cause it's cold. He's not outside without long sleeves on because, I mean, I don't care, but headquarters will get angry. Yeah. So if
this is a question for you / probably maybe Samuels. Is there like an actual regulation on
under
how...
55, yes, it's an issue. Yeah.
No, I meant in terms of MVAs and in terms of extrication.
Oh, sorry, I was not listening at all.
We've just been saying how EMS generally should be controlling how someone's taken from a car. Is there like an actual thing on that,
No,
or is that just like a?
It's just something like I think it should be.
Is this for like PPE?
No, isn't. So if there's a patient in a car, right? And if the way that the fire department wants to take them out is going to hurt them, should we just step in?
You're controlling the patient. You can, if they're like, we want to bring him up to this window, and that's not going to work for you, you say no, he's not going to to the window. You are the boss here. Like if that's going to harm the patient, no. Basically,
I've had mixed responses when I've said that on scenes. Like, it's just no, this is us.
Basically, if it's going to harm the patient, you can tell them no. If they have a problem with that, you send them to me.
Happy days.
And I will deal with that. But yeah, you can absolutely. I get why they're like, we control it because we are the extricating. No, you are the little lambs. You just do as you told, basically. We control the patient. If you're doing the patient and you're like, okay, he's got a spinal injury, he needs to come out from the roof, and they say, well, actually, I want to do this way, and you're like, no, sorry, one sec. no, that's not going to work, then you can say, no, that's not happening. If they go against you and you just try your best. If it gets an argument, call, a supervisor of some sort and just try your best. But if it's going to put the patient in danger, I don't care. It could be Fire Chief Dodd telling you no. I don't care. If it puts the patient in danger, it's not happening.
No, like if you're on a scene with me, I make sure that you guys are controlling how the patient's out.
Oh yeah, you're a lieutenant, aren't you? I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not trying to be derogatory to the fire people. That's not that comment I made was a little bit derogatory, but you get what I mean. Like, if it's going to put the patient in danger,
there is some
absolutely,
people.
you have complete control.
Yeah, the issue comes
If
with. I won't
if it
name
keeps
names, but like,
becoming-
there's one that comes straight into my mind that would have an issue with it.
Okay, if that keeps becoming an issue for you, Gerard, what you can do is put it in the email, send a group email out, and we'll work with
707
Fire
priority.
Samuels to get an actual regulation written up,
Yeah.
so that it's on paper. But you'd really think that we'd be able to work together easily. And if anyone does have a problem with that, just to
I mean, I can
me
even
or
put an
someone
email
like that.
through and talk about it. With
That would be
everyone.
great, actually.
Yeah,
You can
I can do it.
Yeah, if you put something out for
I'd
fire,
rather
just
have
say,
it-
look, EMS is having some issues with firefighters going against paramedics, and that just outlining that if it's going to put the patient in danger, we have the final say.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's
It's
to do
not
with fire.
like, just to clarify, this isn't something that's happened like as of recent.
Oh, okay.
This was like
Absolutely.
prior to split, sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just something that's happened that's come to your mind.
Yeah, like if it's gonna happen, I'd rather have something out there so it's set in stone that it's not shouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, if I'm on the scene with you, I make sure that you guys are controlling how the patient's being treated and how they're getting.
Yeah.
I'll work with you guys more than. I mean, you've seen me on MVAs. Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, most of the current, lieutenants and captains that they're not like super experienced, right? Obviously, Davis and that, but there is a lot of newer ones, so I get what the issues are going to occur. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind just putting an email out, that would be great.
I'll get it
clarifying things, everyone
Yeah.
same sort of page.
Even
I'll
if it's just a
mention
preemptive measure.
this is it's not really anything to do with the current situation, but it's to do with communication. I mentioned it to Gerard earlier, and I mentioned it to Lieutenant Jefferson, who's Fire's shift commander, but it's Samuels. So what we're doing in EMS is, Daniel, actually you need to listen to this because I've not told you. What we're doing in EMS is we're wanting to push start of shift briefings more. So EMS will do their briefings between all of our medics, and then what the commanders will do is we'll come to you, and then we'll say, right, let's sit down. So EMS command, fire command will sit down, we'll have a briefing, what's happening, what we're doing today, changes to the department that might affect us. Like, so I was mentioning the EMS operations channels and recent changes to radio transmissions and that from the EMS side to Jefferson. There's overall things that will affect the shift, just clear everything out so that we're all on the same page. I've asked Jefferson to put an email out to you guys about that, so do look out for that. But if that's something you wouldn't mind starting to do as well, you don't need to, but I do heavily encourage it because it definitely makes things a lot easier in terms of communication and stuff like that. I've noticed you've got your sleeve on. Good job. You can wear short sleeves in the station. It's okay. Just once you go outside, you need something long, like a jacket or something.
Okay.
Hello, Deputy Chief. We've got a new person here. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah, sorry, I've got a stand over here. Oh, is it him? Sorry, is it you?
Yeah, shift number 2.
Yes, it is.
Welcome, shift number 2.
Thank you.
Shift number 2. Oh god.
Do we want to get out of the dirty bay now? Because the smells aren't decent.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to get cancer today.
I haven't been in the kitchen yet today. / common room / whatever it is.
Bit of mixed of everything.
Yeah. Living area.
I might actually need to switch up the staffing of the medics.
Yeah, I'll go into that now.
Yeah, we've got one.
Anthony and Daniel, are you two okay swapping places? Because Daniel is hopping off shift. I need an FTO with the. Okay, so medic 5, right, Daniel? You're on medic 5. Yeah. So medic 5 has 3 people on it. The student and it's got 2 students, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm really close.
Oh, good luck with that. Okay. Well, you've got a more experienced student and you've got a newer student. Good luck with that. To be honest, when I've put you on the 3 staff, I thought you had a normal EMT with you already, Daniel, but that's all right. You are capable of handling that, right, Anthony? Is that right?
Yeah, no,
with
happy
you?
days.
Yeah, okay, so right, so we'll have the 3 staff medic 5, and we've still got notes. Devon, you will be with Daniel. Is that all right? Everyone's happy? Dandy? Yeah.
Because I would actually go home in like 5 minutes.
Okay, you're going home in like 5 minutes, right? Who? I can't put one of the little EMT students with you, Samuels, because you're not an FTO. So either me or Thomas will hop on the ambulance. What do you want to do?
Never mind.
Thomas, do you want to be shift command or do you want to be in
Oh,
ambulance?
somebody's talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah, one of us needs going on with Devon here because Daniel's going home. His shift's ended.
Yeah, you can get on the ambulance this time. I've just been with
Alright.
UHC. That was terrible.
Okay.
Don't know why
Well,
their
I'm
ambulance
going to go
was
put my
like
black
that.
shirt on because white shirts don't belong on ambulances. Be right back, guys.
What else can we get into a
Hmm.
deep discussion about?
Aren't feet such weird things?
Feet?
Yeah, because if you don't have toes, you can't really balance that well.
Is that
But
a
in
thing?
evolution, you probably won't have toes.
Oh.
I think at that point it would probably just matter on your lower body strength.
Hi, you guys. I'm black now.
What a statement!
That's
Right.
why you'll never see a gold badge or a black shirt.
It's the same thing with like vertigo with like the fluid in the. Is it like where is that? It's like in between. It's in your ear canal, isn't it?
It's
Not in
the little
canals, it's
small
in your ear
bones.
somewhere.
It's the little small bits of fluid.
Human body is such a piss cake.
I know. I think it's crazy how you can function like without one kidney.
I find it crazy that there's electricity controlling like a heart and that. Like,
It's alright.
where is it coming from?
If you lose one,
I'm not
it's alright,
plugged
you got the
in.
other one.
Yeah,
I'm
why can't
not
I
plugged
charge my
into the
phone
wall.
with my finger?
So why? How's my heart beating with electricity? Like, who's that one?
It's so weird. I don't.
Where's my fucking diesel generator? I don't fucking see it on there.
I'm just waiting for the day I can charge my phone with my finger.
Waiting for the day where you can charge your phone wirelessly. That's actually soon. They're developing that technology by the way. I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, wireless charging is already
No,
a
no.
thing.
When I say wireless, I mean like I can stand here and it's just being charged, like not like to put it down.
I'd get
like,
a bit scared
it's
of
just
radiation or something
everywhere.
like that.
How does
I
that
don't-
work
well-
without an energy transfer? Like,
I don't. Apparently, they're investigating it. I don't really
I know that's what they're trying to do with some roads. like
According
Tesla.
according to scientists, they're trying to find a way for your phone to charge like just around the house, so you can walk about and there's like wires in the walls or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, your house goes from already being 50 grand to being like 90. If
I
not more.
want a smart home. They look so fun.
Same. That's definitely hurting my brain. I am going home. So I'll have a good night.
Good
Be
night.
safe,
Bye-bye.
and
Have a good one.
See you soon.
See ya.
I need like those mechanical blackout blinds as well. I need.
Oh, right. Have you seen the Office like windows where you tap a button and then they go from clear to like shaded, opaque? Where you- I want those for my office because my office, one of the, it's just you can see in. I don't like it. I want my privacy. I want those. I want those windows where I can just press it, and then it's clear. It's opaque. You can't see through it.
I think smart homes are
Oh,
cool,
too
but
expensive.
All units
everyone's
operating
gangsta
FireOps
until
1, you
your
can switch back
power and your
to
Wi-Fi goes out
Fire
and
Radio.
your home doesn't work.
Generators.
I mean that's true, but I mean if it's for a prolonged period of time, then
Well, they
you kinda
must
shit
have
out
like
of luck.
safe measures, so things will still work without the electricity. Not surely.
Yeah, stuff like generators, but like you said, it's
Ladder
infinite.
one back in
Sorry,
Fire Radio.
Infinite.
So I can still close my
Fire one,
blinds
same
and
traffic.
shit. So did they just call out service and I wasn't really listening.
Neither was I.
I don't know.
I'm too
Things like
busy eating,
Uber
sucking
Eats
on this
and
peach ring.
DoorDash still blow my mind because I never had those in my life until I moved here.
Oh yeah.
That's the level of
I mean,
technology.
we always had delivery, just the businesses had to do it themselves.
Well, and then at least from where I was, it was only like pizza and stuff like that. Now you can like
Yeah.
order a burger. Speaking of,
Like,
we actually
McDonald's
have
will
all
have
your
that.
burgers that you ordered earlier, but they're probably cold because we ordered them cold.
Yeah, that's probably good.
So does Monster Burger.
Right, we'll just whack it in the microwave and my fat fuck anyway.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Yay!
I completely forgot about that until the sentence.
I wonder where he put them. Because he had a patient in his ambulance.
Probably in the front somewhere.
I
Yeah,
hope.
probably not.
It'd be
Oh my
hilarious
god, guys,
if
guess
you
what?
open the warmer and
Guess
it's just
what?
sat there.
We've just got 911, and guess what the call is?
Oh.
It's a foster child gone missing.
Oh.
That one again. Good thing we are not search and rescue, no.
Medic 707, direct EMS 2.
I'm fucking on this pizza ring still.
What station are you currently at? I just want to have a chat to you real quick.
That is not rated traffic worthy. Sorry, I'm being rude.
That shall be station 1.
Oh, dang.
Who's screaming?
Rawr.
Yeah.
I like to put my hands on my hips because it feels quite comfortable.
I don't like the feeling of it. I don't know where to put my hands because you don't really want to put them in your pockets. It doesn't look professional. I don't want to cross my arms because it's not really comfortable.
I either
But on my hips, it just gives off. Put it on my hips, it just gives off like sass.
I put it behind me. It looks like I'm doing a disciplinary.
It fits you, Gerard. You're like a natural. You just give off those vibes. That. You, Thomas. You.
I've got the hips for it.
You've got a hip, but no, that doesn't work for me. So I'm just.
You're
I'm
just
kind of like
wide-bodied.
standing awkwardly. Yeah, that. I don't know what you just done. Put it on your belt. Don't do that.
It feels comfortable.
You look weird.
You use me.
It's like a budget cowboy.
Hell to there, partner.
Continue.
I am
No,
from
no.
Texas, so.
You continue putting your hand on your bowel.
I'm
not telling him, I'm just saying.
We'll have words later.
It's a Texas thing, I guess.
Texas, yeah.
What part of Texas are you from, Phoenix?
Houston.
What part of Texas are you from, Phoenix?
I was about to say Dallas, but I'm pretty sure that's in like.
No, that's in Texas.
What is that? Is it? I thought it was in Colorado. I'm not... No, that's Denver. That's Denver.
Yeah,
I don't know my fruits.
I'm a fruit.
I will have to say, unless I was going crazy, but when UHN came over the radio, did someone screaming on his mic when he, like...
Probably the driver.
Okay, because I was gonna say I heard UHN and then as he finished his transmission, I just heard someone scream in the background. Yeah.
I think fire radio got confused between fire ops and TAC ops because apparently people in TAC 1. I was like, why? Fire ops one. Oh, pardon me.
I feel like this would be more comfortable if I had like a utility belt. Yeah, done.
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
sure we got like a whole bunch of the old ones.
Yeah, there was one with the radio attached. There's one with like pillbox badges, but we have other hospitals now, so it doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah, I was looking online to see if they had a name on. Maybe.
I want sling radios, but we only ordered XL ones, and Uniform has went out of budget this year, so they can't order new ones. So we're just because like look at he wears them, but look how oversized it is. Like,
No, I hate it. I miss their old ones because this makes me look like a fatty.
Yeah.
No offense to
I
all the
hate that.
quite large people.
Yeah,
But-
I've strayed away from the straps unless I've got a turnout coat.
Oh, I just like it
By
because
the
it makes
way,
me feel secure.
We can wear bunkers, by the way. We are allowed to. If there's any possible danger to yourself, like getting cut and burned and all that, then you can wear them. If you get moaned at for it, again, just send them to me and I'll whip you into shape.
Yes, a reminder, the fire department does not own our bunker gear, we bought them ourselves.
Yeah, that one is.
So they can't tell us when and when we can't wear them.
Oh, but do wear them only when necessary then.
That being said, clean cab policy.
Oh, and just keep in mind we have the you just said it. Clean cab pod. So the cab, one of the cabinets you'll notice have been sealed now. So don't put your medical equipment in that one because that's where your bunkers and that. someone could stay in there. Firefighters do not come in the ambulance or near the ambulance with bunkers unless they have no choice. Like they've just been stabbed or something, or burned to the point where the bunker gear is burned to the skin or something. Otherwise, they need to take it off before they get in, because we've run studies on it. We've put forensics and shit. It needs to be
Justin
totally
Bieber.
deep cleaned. Like we need to get a literal like power jet and wash it to get all the carcinogens out. So unless you absolutely need to, bunkers and other contaminated things not in the ambulances, because deep cleans cost a lot of money and it puts them out of service for like an hour or two.
Yeah, what?
And we don't have very many ambulances to spare. We've only got 4 of them. 4.
Yeah, because of reserve. When do we get a new fleet?
Soon. Trademark after this.
Look at that ugly logo up there to the left. So glad to have a new one.
Yeah. I like the old Bulldog logo, but when they put it in that weird badge thing, I was like, why?
Yeah, but to be honest, it just said Fire EMS. That could have been anywhere.
Fair, yeah, actually, fair enough.
I like the Bulldog, I just didn't like the rest of it.
Agreed. I wish we kept the Bulldog as our thing. I mean, the bee isn't bad, but like, it's a bee.
It's a wasp.
I mean, changes.
I think it's a hornet.
A what? That's a hornet, it is actually. Sorry. What did you say?
I'm saying change is good sometimes. So I mean, how long have you
Yeah,
had the Bulldog?
it's not a bad change. I absolutely like the new fire logo. I was expecting it to be absolute dog shit, but it's actually quite good, and I do enjoy it.
It's been since 2018 that we had that.
Yeah.
So I like the Hornet personally.
I do as well. I mean, I like the Bulldog, but I do like the Hornet. I just don't like whatever badge that is that they shoved the Bulldog in. I feel like they've done the Bulldog really badly on that.
I do agree. I mean, I only like the new one a little bit because I'm biased.
But I don't know what they were what they thought when they made the decals on the cars. Though we shan't slander. But I don't think any of you. Devon, were you here long enough to see the old liveries, the grey livery? No.
No.
Gosh, that's been a
they
long
were my
time,
favourite.
man.
They were my
I love those. Those are great. I was here long. We had those. I think they were new by the time I went into fire server. They just went from light grey to the dark grey ones. They were absolutely beautiful. I love them. The medics changed a couple of times, but I always like the medics. But then we got these liveries. I mean, they're not horrible, but they're just not my cup of tea, you know what I mean?
The ambulance made me want to just say a bunch of curse words.
I'm not a fan of the rapid cars and all that, so I'm not.
Neither. I think a 5-year-old could have done better. But it's okay!
I mean, we are working on getting our own uniforms. You'll be happy to hear that one. Like, we won't have to wear jackets that says fire rescue on it.
Or for some reason,
It's just
EMS in
taken
like
a while.
size 100 text font.
Oh my god, I really don't get that. I like it seeing EMS in the back, but it's not this big. It's a bit too much.
Right, Gerard hoodie. Gerard, give us a 12.
I really do like that hoodie. I just don't like how it says. I like the back of it. I really like the back of it. I wish it was a bit higher up though.
Me too. I
It's a bit
wish
too low.
San Andreas looks a bit bigger.
I actually like the
your
size of
logo.
it. I like the
You can't
size
see it
of it.
from a
I don't think it
distance.
should be this big. I mean, you are right. It is more identifiable. But I think they should just take what's on Gerard's and just put it up, and then obviously change fire rescue. But I really like that 511. It's just these shirts that I don't like. Well, I do like the shirts. I just don't like how big EMS is. That's the thing I don't like.
You're going to overcook my burger. It's been there for like 10 minutes.
I never turned it on. That's for all you, Chief.
So it's been
I just
in there
plugged it in.
cold. What was the point in doing that?
Oh, I don't. What?
So you only put his burger in. It was my fucking burger.
No, I put
got-
them all in. I put the bag in.
How many fucking burgers do you fit in there? They're in a small microwave. Not massive. It's an
I'm
oven.
so confused. Oh,
That's not a fridge. That's not a fridge. I think that's like I'm not sure what it is actually. What is that? We'll probably switch it. Must be like an oven there. These are the fridges over here. There's 3 fridges. This is fridge for Chef A, and this is Chef B, and this is Chef C. What? No, that's a big fridge.
What the fuck is
I
going
think
on?
they've got it specially
I don't know.
designed because these aren't normal fridges. They're like built in.
I could never tell whether there was like fancy wall paneling.
Senior firefighters.
Look how
out of service
this
unavailable.
cannot be a fridge. Are you?
Senior firefighter 13, same traffic.
Where do you think the fridge is? Do you see any fridges around here, Anthony?
No, but
no,
that-
exactly. These are
there
the
like-
fridges.
They're like
just
commercial
cus-
fridges.
The top shelf.
They're just yeah. They're just weird fridges, alright. They've got special doors on them. That's
honestly.
Yeah, the door and you just hit the handle.
Have you eaten up my one as well? We've been a jammy bastard and only done.
I've done every.
What is that?
Me and my burger.
One doesn't eat a burger. That's not how one eats a fucking burger.
Well, I like
you
to
heat
lick
my one
the
up as
meat.
well. Have you just...
So wait,
I know you do. I know you do. But you don't need to tell us that.
Please do not discuss the matter of my private life.
So wait, do you guys not
What
put?
private life? We don't have one.
Do you guys not store food in the microwave?
No.
No,
What?
you put it in a container and then put it in the
I
fridge.
try to
Only-
avoid
What?
the microwave as much as possible.
It only goes in the microwave if we need the cat not to eat it. Because if I leave it on the counter, then the cat will
Right.
eat it.
Now,
So you either
where
put
do
it,
you
'cause
see
if
a
it's
cat
hot-
here?
Well, you see, I
'Cause
mean,
I
in
don't
my own
think there's
fucking
one-
house, you idiot. So if it's in my house, it goes in the
Oh, I'm
microwave.
so sorry. I'm terribly apologetic. Yeah, I'm really
As I was
sorry.
saying, we don't want the cat eating it, and if it's still hot, you don't put hot food. You don't put hot food. Sorry, you don't put hot food in the fridge. So you just stick it in the microwave, but it doesn't.
Do you
do
put
it
hot
forever,
food in
or
the
else
fridge? You're
it'll
supposed
make-
to put hot food in the fridge.
No, you're not, because then it makes the other food go bad. I
Then you
learned
don't
this
have a
in
proper
food
fridge.
technology.
Then you don't have a proper fridge because if you
All I
put
learned in
hot
a
food in the
tank
fridge,
was
it
that
should
you
have
can't
climate
reheat
control.
rice.
You don't put hot food in the fridge. You're not allowed to. It's bad.
Is it?
You have to wait
It's
until
not.
it cools. It is.
Oh, right.
I learned
Yeah.
that in home economics. Actually, it wasn't called food take back then.
Back in my school, it was still called home economics.
Mine was
I think
called
they only recently changed it.
Oh no, like I only
I
finished.
heard it from mother.
Like,
I got an
4
A
years
star
ago,
in food tech.
We don't have A stars. We just have A's.
Well,
But you can
we
get
don't
an A
have a-
band 1, but they don't put it on your card. It just says A.
Well, when I got my GCSEs back then, it was numbers. It was letters. Now it's numbers. So it'd be like a 9.
I don't understand
plus
the
or something.
numbers.
I don't get the numbers.
The
either.
bigger the number, the better your grade.
Still.
Yeah,
Numbers are
that's weird.
stupid.
Why is a 9
No
good?
offense.
A 9 sounds bad. I want a 1.
I never got how it was like
Yeah.
A B C
I like
D
Scotland.
F.
Right. Scotland's weird because it goes A, B, C, D, U. How does that make
Ungraded.
any sense? Oh, yeah, ungraded.
U's-
So just
yeah, we
go
have U's as well.
A, B, C, D, F, fail. Why is it?
You have no clue.
They've not
U.
failed it. It's been
Well-
ungraded because they've not done it.
In Northern
Yeah,
Ireland,
but they have
it
failed.
was...
No, ungraded means failed in Scotland. If it's ungraded, it means
stupid.
you've got less than 40%. A D is a graded fail. A C is 50, 80, 60. A B is 60, 70, and then A is 70 plus. And then an A band 1 is 85 and up. And then if it's under 40%, it's ungraded because you failed it. But I think you should just say F is a fail.
Oh
Sorry,
no,
I've been eating
we
this
had
burger for a long
so
time.
many. So we had A star, A, then B, C star, C,
You don't get any
D,
big fucking
E,
stuff, right?
F, I think G, and then U.
J, what are you on about?
That's what it was like in Northern Ireland.
That's weird.
We
You're weird.
literally, so
It's-
I
I
think
never-
a U
I
was
never got,
under
like-
20.
I never got why there's so many like grade,
Cool.
like different grades. Because like you'd have like pass merits distinctions, and then like for like other subjects you'd have some other random shit, and then there'd be A through F,
See,
and I just never
Scotland
got it.
is basic. We just go A, B, C, D, and then U. But everyone says F. No one says U. Everyone just calls it F. F is like the slang for it. So everyone just says F. We're basic, but what is weird about Scotland? In England, you get sixth form, but in Scotland, you just stay in high school for 13 years.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
can
like
leave,
that.
But you can leave and go to college after S5. Like most people leave after
Oh.
S5, so that would be about year 12. So after year 11, some people go to college, but most people stay until year 13, which is S6.
I don't
They
like
just stay
that.
there the whole time. I
It's
stayed
like a
until
prison.
S6.
I
It is,
hated
but
school.
after S5, it becomes a lot more relaxed. Like it feels like you're sort of doing
Do
college.
you get to wear like
except in high
no
school.
uniform?
No, you still have to wear a uniform.
Then I would not be fucking going to that.
You know, I
Yeah,
could
but
not. I could
English,
not do sixth
Scottish
form.
uniforms is different. Our uniforms are a lot more better. I don't know how to describe it. Yours are really restrictive, and Scotland
Grab
is
a
really
shirt.
open. As long as you're wearing the tie and you're wearing like the bases of the uniform, so as long as you've got like a white shirt and something bottoms that look appropriate, then they don't care. Like the girls, for the boys it's more restrictive because they just wear a shirt. But like for the girls, you can have all this like mad shit. Like in England, if you don't have your blazer on and you're going into isolation, that is inhumane.
Oh,
Why do you say
Isolation was
isolation?
great fun.
That is inhumane. How can you shove someone and say, "Look at a wall for 2 hours"? That's
They sat me
inhumane.
in there, gave me a laptop.
Don't know how
Cracked on.
bad it was at my school. So I went to an
They're not-
all-girls grammar school, right?
Oh my
and,
god.
yeah.
Oh dear.
And if you had like anything wrong, they would have put you in isolation for the entire day until you
Yeah,
fixed
no,
it.
it's you're not allowed
Not
to
even
do it
an
in
hour or
Scotland. I actually think it's illegal. You're not
Oh,
allowed.
my school ended up on the news.
We have detention.
So is mine.
Wait, the police chief is resigning?
Not detention. The police chief resigned.
Yeah,
he's off.
resigning. I never met the guy, but when I seen
Nah,
online, I liked him a lot. Kind of
How
sad.
do you know this? You've been talking to us. You mental or something. What's happening?
I don't know, but yeah, no, like it was my school was, because you know all the bathroom scandals that the UK has with like schools locking bathrooms.
Block them.
Oh,
and
yeah.
My school
had
did
a
that.
protest. They started the petition website. We got like over 800 signatures.
We got like 1,000 on
They
ours.
brought in police officers. So
Oh,
obviously they've got the
safer
school-based
schools
police officers. They
officers.
brought in
Yeah.
two more. They brought in two more officers to stand outside the toilets and guard them because people were found with alcohol in them in the toilets. So they brought fucking guards into the school. Like what the fuck?
No, ours was more. So you know, imagine a school about 1,100 girls. Not a good idea to lock every single bathroom during class time, other than 2 disabled bathrooms, and you just had like 15 minutes, a break, and then like an hour at lunch. But half the time they forgot to unlock them. So
That's bullshit.
yeah, it was bad, and it ended up on the news and everything.
Before my school was
how many,
reformed. Come on.
So obviously most schools you've got a corridor for each subject, right? So like languages, tech, science. So in each corridor there's a disabled toilet. And then there's one big toilet for each gender. So you've got male toilets and you've got the female toilets. Before they were open all the time.
Yeah.
But I think a couple years ago or something like that. Obviously I'm not there anymore, but like yeah. So a couple of years ago, they started locking the main toilets all the time, and then the protests happened. So then they only locked the toilets during class time. So if you need to go to the toilet, you've got to go to the disabled toilets, which are weird because people are just weird with them, and they're absolutely just weird. That's the only way I can describe it. It's horrible.
There was this kid in my old school, and before it was like reformed to go like back to normal and act like a normal academy again, he walked in and he had like a cancer bracelet because he had cancer, or because I can't remember the extent of the story, but there was a reason to why he had the bracelet. It was because somebody had cancer, or somebody in the school had cancer, or whatever. Somebody had cancer, and it was a serious situation. Anyway, he got sent home because he had it, and he was told that he wasn't allowed to come back if he had it or anything like that he was wearing. And yeah, he got put on the news, and he got like £150,000 because of it. So.
Yeah, no, like my school, like I didn't mind it. It's just I kind of stayed to myself, so I didn't have to worry about everybody. But like some of the things were just some of the teachers and all being an all-girls school is just like, ugh. Some of them creep.
Was it like Catholic?
No,
or...
it was just a all-girl grammar school. Not
I
many
think
schools
teachers are
were
just a bit over the top.
Yeah, like the part of
Like-
Northern Ireland I'm from isn't Catholic really, so.
Right. They used to call my it was either called isolation or it's called B2A, behaviour to achieve. I know it sounded stupid, but the name B2A, the slang B2A was actually quite good. They were like, "Oh, where have you been? Oh, I've been B2A, you know, man." And that's how it worked.
No, I never ended up in isolation. Because it was always only about uniforms and such.
Put into isolation once, and it was because someone threw a punch at me. Like, I didn't do anything. Someone just threw a punch at me, and they threw me.
We
in there.
never. Obviously, isolation doesn't exist, but we had detention, but no one ever got detention. Like, not a
had, like,
single
2
person I knew
detentions.
got detention.
Oh, my school, they
It
were throwing
existed.
detentions out left, right, and centre.
Nobody ever got it.
Exactly
I never
the same
got
here.
it. I never heard of it. All they did was bring in into the PT's office to pass their own teacher's office. And would be like, yeah, and then done. That's it. You're perfectly fine. That's all they ever done. Like, there's no punishments.
I had the best pastoral teachers ever. Mr. Brown, honestly, was the best
Ah,
pastoral
Mrs.
teacher
Brown.
I ever had. Mr. Brown.
No, I had
Mrs. Brown
Mrs.
was my
Brown.
primary school. That's where she was. I had Mrs. Brown in
I
my
hated
primary
the
school.
ones in my
There's
school.
always at least like a Mr. Brown or a Mrs. Brown or a Mr. White, Mrs. White, or something like
Well,
common
there's
names.
Common names, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mr.
it's just
Smith.
really funny. Mr.
Mr.
Smith,
Smith
oh
is
my god.
I've got a
Anyone
Mr.
called
I've
that.
got a Mr. Smith who's a short ginger man that speaks with a heavy Glaswegian accent like that.
Not
He
for
wears
me, he's a
cargo
gobby little gobshite.
trousers all the time, like khaki cargo trousers. I don't know why, but he does.
We had this teacher, Mr. something Bonin Ward, and he was like ripped. He was like a bodybuilder. And the annoying thing was he would wear really tight suits, so you could just.
Ugh.
It was like he was wearing a skin suit. It was actually horrible to look
We
at
had one like
because
that, but it wasn't suits.
it was ridiculous. It like when he wore his trousers, you could see his calves, and then obviously when people have like big calves, you wear tight fitted trousers. You can see when there's like a little bit left of like trouser left at the very bottom after it goes past the calf. It was terrible, and then he left. Thank God.
Oh no, we
We had
this
one like
teacher.
that. It was
You go ahead. Ah. Yeah, no, we are just.
teacher, Mr. Colburn, but it was not spelt Colburn. It was spelt like a certain male appendage. Then burn. Hello.
Cockburn.
Can you hear me? Or is it just him? Yes, Cockburn.
Oh my god.
You could say cockburn. It's not a terrible
Certain
word.
male appendage.
Well, you never know. I can get in trouble.
Well, his name wouldn't have been Penis Burn, would it? Would it? Like, you wouldn't spell it like that.
Sorry.
You got to be more particular. That student's been sat over there by himself for such a long time. I feel so bad. Come, Heather.
Heather.
Yes, Heather's my
Student,
friend.
come hither. Come this way. Come for.
Gerard, why don't you take your bald head over there and ask him to come over?
Oh, leave it out.
He doesn't have to. If he'd like to be
So
antisocial, he can
uncalled
be
for.
antisocial.
Do you think if you put him and Garrett in the same room, they'd like would they be attracted together or would they be repelled?
I already spoke to Garrett, and he said something about coming to the dark side and stuff like that. So I think
Yeah, but he's got a bit of stubble on top of his head though. But,
yeah, no,
Gerard's
I'm
got a bit of
actively
stubble
trying
there.
to grow it back. It's not.
So yours is like grainy, his is smooth.
Yeah.
You should just shave. Go for
I
a
mean,
new
it's
look.
so annoying because my head is just cold.
Get the London look.
Well, proper London, please.
Yeah.
David Peckham.
Yeah, I'm not pub. I thought you were about to sing the EastEnders theme tune then. Sing the theme tune, write the theme tune. Did anybody know that?
What?
Anybody watch Little Britain? You never watched Little Britain, have you? Obviously not.
I've watched it,
I've
but
watched
I've
it.
never
I don't know
seen-
what you're on about though.
Yeah, I don't know what you're on about.
It's that kid that's like extremely small and it's like, sing the theme, sing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Don't know
I'm
what
proud to be a traveller.
Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to. I just laughed. I remember when Little Britain got cancelled. That was really terrible.
Come Fly With Me was...
I
I
love
liked Come Fly
that.
With Ivy.
I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it.
Praise the Lord for his 99p breakfasts.
Oh, I don't know why people can't just play. Some stuff in there was offensive. I will say.
What was the immigration officer's guy?
Oh my god, Ian,
that
whatever
was
his name was.
Precious.
Precious.
Yeah, that was quite bad. I mean, some of the stuff in there was funny that wasn't like obviously discriminating or what is the other word? Offensive. That's the one I'm looking for. But the rest of the stuff that obviously was an issue.
The fast
everything
food
else.
guy was fucking the guy who was working at that burger joint.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. Big fat belly.
Yeah.
Well,
him.
I thought they all had big fat bellies because the one person played the characters. But yeah.
Does anyone have any traumatizing bus experiences?
Bus experiences.
You're not going to bring this up, are you?
I'm gonna bring this up.
Oh god. Nah, not really.
Anyone like bad? Okay, right. So once I was on the bus, I was going to Falkirk, and there was this guy. He came on with like a bottle of wine, and he starts drinking a bottle of wine. And then I'm talking with my friends, and all I can hear in the background is liquid falling on the floor. There's a and we look over, and he's hunched over on the seat, and we're like, "Oh, he's puking." So I take, because when I got on the bus, and there was another person I knew I wasn't friends with, but he was sat in front of him. So I text my friend, I'm like, "Watch your feet, because there's going to be a vomit running down at your feet, by the way." And then 2 seconds later, he spills the wine onto his dog. He's got a wee totty white dog, and that dog, I swear to fuck, the dog was abused because there was wee patches of hair missing for it. So I was either sick or it was abused. I think the dog was abused. He spills it onto the dog, and it goes all over the fucking back of the bus. Like, I mean, it's the back of the bus, the floor is red. So I'm sat here with my feet up on the chair, and there's people coming onto the bus just before he spilt the wine, and we had to like tap the shoulder and be like, "Don't sit there because there's puke right under that seat." And then he spills the wine, and then everyone gets off the bus. Nobody bothers to tell the bus driver because
Yeah, yes.
So we've got to go to the bus driver like, "Hi, somebody's puked and spilled wine up your bus, by the way." So the bus goes out of service. We get off the bus, and guess where the guy is?
Oh god, where?
He's in the pub across the street with the fucking dog chained up outside it. So, would you like to know what we done?
What?
We
What did
called
we done?
the SSPCA. Does anyone know what the SSPCA is?
Is it not just the RSPCA?
It's like the
Scottish.
RSPCA, the Scottish Society for the Protection and Conservation of Animals. So basically, it's animal control. So we phoned and we're like, "Oh," we explained the whole story to them, and they were like, "Well, actually, we can't do anything unless the dog has been outside the pub for at least 2 hours. But if you think the dog's in immediate danger, then you can call 101, which is a non-emergency police number." So we're like, let's not do that because we're not wasting the police's time. But then we saw him like 2 other times whilst we're cutting about Falkirk, just like he was walking about with the dog. But I don't know which. I feel bad for the dog though, because he just spilt wine on it and then he went away and left it because it was absolutely going ape shit outside the pub. It was like barking and shit outside. I was like, oh my god. But who does that? Because he obviously hadn't eaten anything, because his puke was just liquid. It was just wine. There wasn't any like food chunks. I'm not trying to be like disgusting here, but there wasn't. It was just liquid that he puked up.
Oh.
So he's gotten on a bus with a bottle of wine. He's not eating anything. Chugs half the bottle, pukes, spills the bottle, and then fucks off. Who does that?
Yeah.
It's rude. I mean, I ken him, but what the fuck?
The only traumatizing experience I kind of have with like puking is I was in a physics class one time, and the girl beside me, I don't know what happened to her. She was one of my friends, and she just puked in the class.
Ooh.
It was like it was
The
just
last time I
something
saw
sudden.
someone puke, that was in like school, and that was primary school. I've never seen anyone puke in high school, college, uni. Well, obviously I saw people puke in uni because I was doing paramedic science, but I've never had any vomit experiences outside of work. Like obviously I've been puked on and all that shit because we're paramedics, like come on. But outside of that, I've never ever had anything to do with puking. I've had someone faint once in a shopping centre. What was that? But I didn't really do anything because there was other people. Apparently, she had like an epilepsy. She had a condition where she like faints all the time, so it wasn't really anything to be worried about.
Yeah.
I remember going in town once, and there was this bed shop, and there were these people that were messing around on the bed, and this girl threw up. And when she threw up, it wasn't just like normal throw up. It was like, have you ever had like those big, like dog tray foods? You know how the food is like really solid. Like the food is really solid, and it literally resembles a block. She threw that up out of her mouth, and only the smallest bit of like liquid came out afterwards. It was like a huge big block of sick, and that was it. She finished straight afterwards.
Interesting.
God.
On mine once, I was really low. I was like 7 or 8, and we were on a plane, and there was turbulence. And before that, I'd eaten and drunken every single possible thing you could think of. I'd had like a cheese and ham toastie, chocolate milk, a can of cola, some orange juice at the airport, some chocolate fingers. I'd have everything under the fucking sun. Turbulence comes, and I decide the best thing to do is put my hand over my mouth and then puke. So it spurts everywhere. So it goes all over the cabin, all the roof. It goes to the opposite side of the cabin and all. It doesn't go on anyone, but it's all over the walls. And I'm starting like, oopsies. So we sit and ding the wee bell, and I'm like, I've just puked everywhere. So the cabin crew have to sit and like clean it off the walls. And I'm sat here, we're like, hi guys, how are you? Sorry.
It's the way you phrase it which is getting me.
Yeah.
What? How?
Sorry, I just forgot what I said, to be
I had
honest.
to go ring the bell. They come and clean it up, and you just sat there like, oh, sorry. And then just carry on.
I've seemed to have vomited all over your cabin. I do apologise.
Just let them clean it off. I also want to bring attention to the floating fruit bowl.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
That's why I went over when I had a look, like mid-conversation. I thought,
I've never
"What's
noticed
going
that.
on?"
Is that always been like that, or is that a new thing?
Yeah, there's a.
I think it's new.
I think this
think it is new.
thing of lines.
Pointing at the student. Oh.
The lines didn't float in. That's on it.
No, not a very minute bit.
I think you're right, actually, looking at it.
Yeah, looking at it, it looks like they are slightly, yeah.
Is there anything else that's floating?
Oh, and the flight was a
cereal
Jet 2
boxes.
flight as well, so the flight attendants had to be happy. They couldn't be angry.
Where's the cereal boxes?
Oh, they're on the shelf. Behind on the shelf.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Take notice to this tangerine orange thing that's been here for about 3.5 years. It's going mouldy, look at that. Ugh. It's flat now as well. I think it's lost lots of moisture.
What is going on? Like, we are...
I do like the fact we've just got a meat cleaver hanging up above the sink.
Yeah.
Just in case you want to cut your hand off.
Do
You never know when you want to become a patient.
amputation. I want to point out how we could do amputations at one point, because for some reason AirMed allowed
Was
you.
that a
We got rid
thing?
that was a
Rapid
thing. We
allowed
got rid
you.
of that stat.
Yeah, rapid allowed you to amputate.
Yeah. Which is illegal, by the way. I don't know why it was allowed.
Yeah. Right, well, enough talk for me. I'm gonna go. Bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. Goodbye, student who's antisocial.
Good night. I'm playing the snake game on my tablet.
Oh, the snake game. Forgot we had that. What else is weird about this station?
The
Besides
random
everything.
logos and weird shapes.
Oh, what is
crawling
this?
The fact we have
What
five
is
things
this
of detergent.
contraption in between the microwave and the?
I think it's a food processor.
Blocks.
Apologies, the EMS is me out of service.
I think that's a.
I think it's a food processor.
It's a couple random
no, that's
plates. Or I don't know.
Caution:
Yeah,
kills
that's the thing.
indiscriminately, stops leprosy.
Well, it's alright. It's not discriminative. We're not going to have any
Oh.
racism or anything.
Over here by the TV.
Stomp
Someone just stood that
leprosy.
one, aren't
Yeah.
they? Just shitting. We've got this
Chilling.
random green smoothie that's been shot here.
Man, that TV was
Like
from
an
1804.
Nintendo 64
Right, you would think they'd
controller.
update that when they update the station.
But then is that a PS1? They've got like Nintendo controllers, but then what, is that a PS1? It looks
I
like
don't think it is.
Jeez.
Looks like it.
Oh, there's a logo on the controllers.
There's a logo?
You got like
Ooh.
Oh, hang on, I'm zooming.
and Nintendo 64
Oh, you just
controllers.
drew 'em on the
and
ground.
Exorbed.
I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
Someone's
I
gone
love
to
that
CEX
brand.
on the weekend.
I don't. Oh, we've got a random bowl of assorted purple things, and
What is that like? Onion skin?
No clue.
I don't think onion skin looks like that. To be honest,
Wait, who's been snacking on onion skin?
It's like
Purple.
weird, like fruit mix or something.
I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be like granola or
Yeah,
something.
granola with like fruit or something.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah, well, like berries or something in it.
Eggplant shavings.
Oh,
Okay.
shavings.
Stop you right there.
Station 2 has like a weird colander cheese grater hybrid thing.
Is that sugar? It's mouldy.
I don't know.
Got mouldy sugar on the.
I have no.
What's Sunday?
Someone thinks
And
like
these,
you're
who
computer.
stacked these chairs? Look at these. Who stacked a chair
Health
like
and
that?
safety violation now. Like, there's this as well. Like, what is this? Like, this box with the 5 slits in it? Is this something I've never seen before?
I think it's for knives.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think
the
it's a
knives
knife
are
holder.
there.
Yeah.
No,
Wasn't there beans in this before? I swear there was like beans in a pot.
I think so. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out, so you boys have fun.
See ya.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. Did you?
I don't like kitchens like this because you don't know what anything is.
I have been here too long. I've been trying to get away for a bit. 7 outfits. 9, I think it is. Yeah, 9. Can't remember.
Item 14, fire.
Hi.
Item 14, there is going to be a deputy vehicle smoking at 7301.
I copy. Can I get a posting in?
7301, get beyond Bridge Street.
I copy.
We'll jump out. We'll jump them. We'll fucking have them.
Car 1, I'm out of service.
okay.
Unavailable. Engine 5 will be en route to the
Oh.
Williams.
Right, we'll go say hello.
Adios.
Bye.
Right. Medic 1, just roaming.
Medic 707, you can just respond to that code too.
Why are you responding to that code?
No, sorry, you're responding to the smoking vehicle.
Yeah, Jefferson said to go, so we're gonna go code 2.
For next someone's gonna be out of service. I'm just gonna go this way. Bada bing, bada boom, 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 boom. Huh, my car actually remained here. But I think I got a bit smacked by a local. I'm just gonna. There we go. Just gonna. Yeah, I'm actually not driving my kick home today. I decided. Let's bring it.
25 on scene.
The medic 1.
77 on scene, standing by.
40. I just find it. Yeah, I will. We stop by. We'll go to the station, stop by, say hi, and then we'll get to my house. And the house barn. House and a house barn. Barn and a house and a house barn and barn and a house. Barn and a house barn and a barn. Oh, so it's on my way. Technically, slightly on my way home, but not really. But. There we go. But yeah, hello everybody. Once we get back, we'll go say hi to the guys at 6 and then we'll head out. And head home. See if they're in there. The medic's there. No, I'll leave it for now. I was gonna go say hi, but not nah. I'm gonna just head off. That light was very much yellow by the time I got there. I was already going too fast to be able to stop, so trust me, I know. I'm paying attention to the lights. Yeah, I'm not driving my take-home for once. But I actually like taking this car out at least once in a while. First, I don't try my bed. I'm tired. I'm annoyed. But I'm gonna end.
Medic 77 will be clearing 1 times refused.
Alright. See you guys later. I know. But bye-bye, people. See you later. Take it easy. Bye-bye.